Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's picker cards reading, we're going to see what life has in store for you in the next 6 months. As you can see, for this reading we have 3 piles here to choose from. You can select your pile according to the image or the angel number that you're feeling most drawn towards. And once you've selected your pile, the timestamps for all the readings will be listed down below in the description box so that you can skip ahead to your personal reading. As always, know that this is a general reading. Everything that I say may or may not resonate with you. Please take only what resonates with you and what does speaks to you and leave the rest. And yeah, let's get into our reading. Hello my dearest pal number 1, welcome to your reading. If you selected the first image or the angel number 1111, then this is your reading about what life has in store for you during the next 6 months. And we're going to start your reading by looking at the overall energy for you. So let's see what you can expect in the next 6 months. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, it's going to be relevant. Okay, the first card we have here is cold with control, and the keywords here are silent, observing, hiding feelings, secretive, blocking emotions, mask. Okay. And we have summer, which is a timing card, and the keywords here are activity, goals, progress, life force energy, new pet terms. Okay, so summer season is going to be significant for you in some or the other way. Okay, with the cold card, this control card over here, I'm receiving 2 messages for you, and I see that the next 6 months is mainly where all the darkness, all the confusion in your life is going to drift away. And for some of you, this can be regarding your relationships. Maybe there are some people or one specific person in your life who's not being honest with you. They're keeping you in dark. You're wondering whether I should trust this person, whether the time, the energy that I've invested in this relationship was worth it. And you have some doubts. The next 6 months is where some events are going to unfold for you that will show you the entire picture of what is the truth and what is false. Yes, whether it is about this person or this entire situation. And I feel like the upcoming summer 2026, even for some of you, I see that spring season is going to be significant. So the period from spring to summer is going to be significant in terms where you're receiving clarity, where again, there was something or there is something in your life right now that is where you're feeling stuck, where you're feeling very uncertain. You're not being clear of what action you need to take in the situation. And I feel like by the next summer, from whenever you're watching this reading, everything is going to become crystal clear for you. Yes, and it's not where the universe is going to give you hints here and there. It's where like you are going to receive some direct answers, direct solutions from the universe, from your spirit guides, where yes, everything is sorting out for you. That is the energy that I see. And again, with this card, I just feel like you're kind of frozen in one place or in a relationship or in a situation, and it's where you have no idea how to get unstuck or how to get yourself out of this situation. So, and this is something major, okay? This is something big in your life. Perhaps you've been experiencing this for a long time. Now, the next 6 months is where, one, you're going to receive the clarity. You are going to know exactly how to break free from this situation. And there is a forward movement happening in your life. Something new is going to come up. With the summer season, there is hope, there is excitement, there is a new beginning that I am seeing for you on the horizon. So that's the first message that I'm receiving. And again, worry not. Whatever the situation is, it's going to sort out for you. That is what you need to know. That's like the prominent message that I'm receiving for you. And yes, that is the main thing that's unfolding for you in the next 6 months. Now, with your tarot cards, we're actually going to see how this situation is going to end or unfold. And then we're going to see what this new beginning is all about. So we're going to get 2 cards for you, and let's see how you will able to break free from this toxic situation that you might be feeling stuck in. Again, for some of you, this is like an overall situation in your life, and for others, this is about like a specific relationship in your life. And we have the keywords here, silent and observing. So I feel like one of the guidance you have from your spirit guides is that don't try too hard yourself to sort of change things. The change that you are waiting for, the solutions that you're seeking are going to come to you at the most perfect time. So it's like you're being asked to surrender. The sooner you're going to surrender in the situation, the sooner your solutions or your answers are going to come to you. But the more you try to hold on, the more you try to control things, I feel like you're just making it more complicated for yourself. So that is one of the guidance coming up for you, is that the best that you can do right now is to simply surrender everything to the universe, to the God, the goddesses, whatever higher power that you believe in. Yes, that is when you're going to see that things will automatically start to unfold in your favor. Things will very quickly, you're going to realize that, one by one, like things are becoming clear for you. Yes, that's a message that I'm receiving. And I feel like you've reached the end. This is like the 10 of Swords or the 9 of Wands kind of energy, where whatever the situation is, you have already reached the end of it, and now you just have to surrender it to the universe, and you will see how beautifully things are going to work out for you. The summer, again, this is the energy of hope and of new beginnings. Yes, we have the 5 of Cups. There is some disappointment that you are experiencing in your life, but there is still hope. In the 5 of Cups, it's like we're crying over the spilled milk. We're crying over these 3 cups that are broken, but we're not realizing that behind us there are still 2 cups where, there is still an opportunity. There is still hope for you in this situation. Things will work out in your favor. You just have to shift your perspective, or you just have to, for now, the best that you can do is surrender and have that sense of trust. Okay, let's get one more card. Yes, we have 2 cards. We're going to take both of these. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it talks about the opportunity that we still see for you on the horizon. Not everything has been lost. That is what you need to know. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Wow, this is beautiful, especially with this card. See, like how I read this one is, maybe this girl was doing some kind of cleaning or something, and suddenly she finds some coins or some money under her sofa. So it's like it was very unexpected, very this was like, this is an opportunity that you're not realizing it yet, but the moment you start to surrender things, that is when everything is going to work out for you in the most beautiful way. Once you just let go of the control and you see the hope that is right in front of you, you start having a little bit of trust in the higher power. That is when you will be rewarded with this beautiful opportunity, or for some of you this can be a breakthrough, where again very automatically or very effortlessly you will able to break free from this toxic situation. You just have to surrender and you just have to trust. Yes, this is the exact guidance that is coming up from your spirit guides. We literally see, with both of these cards, they're talking about this hidden opportunity that you're not being able to see right now because you're so confused. You're so disappointed. You're very, and it's okay, it's not like you have to completely ignore your feelings and just pretend to be okay all the time. That is not humanly possible. Of course, if you have experienced some kind of disappointment, if you have experienced things, like you had some hopes, you expected something to happen, but for some reason things just did not turn out well for you, it's okay to take a pause and to allow yourself, feel all of those things that you're feeling. But with the Five of Cups, this is where your guides are asking you to not let these emotions consume you completely. Yes, because otherwise you will not able to see what beautiful things are still waiting for you on the other side. Okay, there is something really, this is going to be the best surprise or the best gift that you will receive from the universe. Just let go. Maybe this control is like your mind trying too hard to control things. Even when you see that everything on the outside is just falling apart, you're still clinging on, or you're still just trying too hard to make things all right. But sometimes that is not possible. Sometimes we just have to let go. And that is how we break ourselves free from the situation, from any kind of toxicity that we are experiencing. So, yes, I feel with the Five of Cups, the way the situation is going to unfold for you is once you start to let go, you are going to find an opportunity, or it's kind of like a surprise hidden for you behind the scenes that you're not being able to see right now. But once you start to realize that there is hope, not everything has been lost, and whatever is happening is for your highest good, that is when the universe is just going to give you this opportunity or this miracle in your hand. And it's going to make you so happy. So, and again, with the Six of Pentacles, it's like you don't even have to go somewhere to have this opportunity. You're at your home, you're doing your thing, and suddenly you get a phone call, or you get an email, or just something just happens that completely changes your life. That is what I am seeing here. Yes. Now, with the Summer card, as I said, that there is a new beginning on the horizon for you. So let's see what this new beginning is going to be all about. What happens once you receive this surprise or this opportunity or this breakthrough? Let's see. What new beginning you can expect in the next 6 months. We have the Ace of Swords. Again, the Ace of Swords is about breakthroughs. It's about sudden realizations, the epiphanies that you're going to experience in the next 6 months. And it just makes everything so crystal clear for you. An example that is coming to my mind is that, for example, you were in a relationship with someone, and for some time you've started to have these doubts that this person is not respecting you, they are manipulating you, they are, perhaps they are cheating on you or something like this. If this is like a gut feeling that you are having, then you need to trust that feeling. Yes, it's trying to say something to you. And maybe your mind on the other side is trying to put the blame on yourself. Maybe somewhere you're feeling like, okay, maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe I can still improve things. Maybe I can still, if I adjust a little bit, then then maybe I can work things out. But that way, you're just trapping yourself more in this situation. This is just an example. It could be about anything else in your life. But yes, if you have a gut feeling, then it is right, and you need to you need to trust your intuition at this time. But also, I see that in the next 6 months, you will start to receive proofs that your intuition was right all along. Yes, you were trapped in this toxic situation and your mind was just making things worse for you. And as you start to see these proofs, you start to have these sudden realizations. I see that you yourself are taking steps to break yourself free out of this situation. Yes, again, by the next spring or the summer, you will completely leave this situation behind and you will be in one of the most beautiful chapters of your life. This ending is going to be a little difficult for you because again, it was something where you invested a lot of time and energy, and letting go of this is not going to be easy. And that is why you are experiencing all of this sadness. Your emotions are legit. Your whatever you're feeling is what you're supposed to feel in this situation. So again, it's not your fault. Yes, allow yourself to feel these emotions, but also this is a time where you need to stand up for yourself, where you need to believe that you deserve so much better than whatever you are trying to settle for in your life at this time. Yes, and once you cut that cord, I'm telling you, your life is going to change in the most magical way. And I know you're not able to see this right now, but you need to have hope and you need to break this tie. The Eight of Swords is again, it's about cutting that cord from your past, from any kind of toxicity that you're experiencing, and remove yourself from the situation. The future is bright for you. There is something wonderful waiting for you on the other side. Yes. This new beginning for you is all about having the clarity of what you truly deserve in life, of realizing your own worth, and I see that you're moving towards a brighter future. Yes. You're moving towards more fulfillment in your life. There are surprises waiting for you. We have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. It says, romanticize the present moment every chance you get. I see that you're going to take some time off from socializing or from being too much with people, and you are I see that you're creating a safe space for yourself where you can love yourself for who you are. You can invest time and energy into yourself and into the things that make your soul feel happy. That is the message that I am receiving here. Once you move away from all of these negative things that you're experiencing in your life, you're automatically creating these healthy boundaries. You are going to, again, I see that you are going to focus on yourself, on what you're seeking in your life, what exactly you want, what you deserve. And yes, once you start just realizing your own worth, that is when you're going to see how beautifully and how effortlessly the universe is going to align you with all of those beautiful blessings. Whether it is your dream relationship, your dream career, your a place that you want to relocate to, whatever it can be, whatever your dreams are, you need to first believe that you deserve to have those dreams. You deserve to live that beautiful life that you are envisioning. And there was something, or there is something in your life right now where a situation that you're stuck in, where you always tend to downgrade yourself. You're always underestimating yourself and compromising for the sake of others, and in that you've completely forgotten yourself of who you are and how much more that you deserve in life. And I feel like this next chapter or this new beginning is all about you coming back to home. That is, you are coming back to yourself, to who you are at the very core of your heart. And your mission is to sort of prioritize your own needs and to make your dreams come real. Yes, that is the message that I'm receiving. So again, it's where you're receiving all of these beautiful opportunities, all of the clarity that you need, but this last string that is still holding you into the past is what you need to cut right now. That is the guidance coming up from your spirit guides. Yes. Let's see what else we have. There is going to be a major internal transformation that you're experiencing in the next 6 months. It's where you are leaving behind all of that is no longer serving you in your life, and you're moving towards your destiny, towards all of those beautiful opportunities that will help you to fulfill your dreams. Yes. And there is a kind of like glow up that I see for you. You're realizing your worth. You're realizing your own potential. Yes. We have the phoenix feather. The power of transformation lies within. Yes. What did I just tell you? That there is this internal transformation that you're going through in the next 6 months. Right now, you feel defeated. You feel disappointed. You feel like everything in your life has just fallen apart. But then you are showing the courage to rise up again. You are refusing to be defeated. Yes, and you're starting to believe in yourself and in your own ability to make beautiful things happen. That is when you're going to start attracting the right opportunities, the right people, and all of those beautiful things in your life. Yes. Let's see what else we have. And we see this feather here, it's like it's happening in a very, like this change that you're experiencing, it's very, it's going to happen in a very subtle way. Like slowly, every day you are going to make these conscious decisions where you are choosing yourself over everything else in your life. And it's not that you're being mean to others or too ignorant to other things, but it's where you have slowly started to realize that saving yourself from anything negative or toxic that you are experiencing is your responsibility too. No one else is going to come and, save you. Did you hear that? The song that's playing, it's the Believer song from the Imagine Dragons. Wow, my goodness, this is so fitting into your reading, It's where, wow, okay, I just have chills right now. You are starting to believe in yourself and in your power. And you are taking full responsibility of yourself and of your dreams. That is the message that I'm receiving here. Wow, that was so cool, you guys. You need to listen to this song again. I believe that it's going to just, give you that extra encouragement. Let's see what is the last message we have for you. We have the Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Yes, the Chariot is about moving forward in life with full energy and with full confidence. It's where you have complete faith in yourself and in the universe, and you're just simply unstoppable. Once you start believing in yourself, in your own power, in your ability to create and manifest big things, nothing and no one can stop you from accomplishing your dreams and from accomplishing all of those big things that you desire to have in your life. Yes, I feel like in the next 6 months, you are going to have a clear direction of what exactly you want in your life and how you are going to achieve it. And no matter how big your dreams are or how impossible they may seem to you right now, but as you're stepping forward with more confidence in yourself, you're going to see that you're attracting the right opportunities towards you. There is, like, you're not alone in this journey. The universe is working by your side, and just one by one things are becoming easier for you. One by one you're going to see that you're actually making stuff happen. Yes, the most impossible things are becoming possible for you in the next 6 months because you have a clear direction, your intentions are clear, you know what you want, and you're refusing to settle for anything less than that. That is exactly what I am seeing here for you. Again, my beautiful pile number one, the next 6 months are going to be very transformative for you. It's about you just realizing your own power and you standing in your truth. You are cutting cords from your past and from all of those things that are no longer serving you. Right now, this may be, as I said, a difficult time for you because this ending is not going to be easy, but the future is looking bright for you. You have the best of blessings and things waiting for you on the other side. That is what you need to know. So this is what I have for you, my dear pal number one. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dearest pal number two. Welcome to your reading. If you selected the second image with the angel number 1212, then this is your reading about what you can expect in the next 6 months. We are going to start your reading by looking at the overall energy for you. So let's see what life has in store for you during the next 6 months. And it's a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, it's going to be relevant for you. Let's see, spirit guides, what does pile number 2 has in store for the next 6 months? We have distance with time out, and it says retreat, locked, emotional or physical distance. Okay. And we have attract with attractive, and it says passion, mutual feelings, feeling drawn to someone. Okay, this is interesting. We have distance and we have attract. Looks like the most prominent blessing that you are manifesting in the next 6 months, especially if you're single, then you're attracting a partner in your life who is going to be your soulmate. Like, this is a person with whom you're going to have the most beautiful relationship you've ever had in your life. And I feel like somewhere when it comes to your love life, in your past, your experiences have not been very good. So it just created a lot of chaos and turmoil into your life, which just somewhere also you stopped believing in this idea of true love and soulmate, and yes, you felt like it's something that will never happen for you, and that is changing for you in the next 6 months. That is the first thing I am seeing. Now, if you are like in some kind of a separation with a person that you were already in a relationship with, and there was some like separation that happened. It was like I'm seeing here that in the next 6 months you're going to come together with that person. And this is not for anyone who have been in a toxic relationship and who have just ended, like your previous relationship was very overwhelming, it just left you mentally disturbed. So this is not for you, but it's for someone who you were in a relationship with the right person, like you were with your soulmate, but you both needed this time out for your soul's growth. There were some lessons that you needed to learn individually, and now that you have learned all of the lessons, and you have also somewhere you've realized that you cannot live without each other, then in the next 6 months, yes, you are coming in union. There is reconciliation that I am seeing for you. And as I said, for all of you who are single and you're waiting for the true love, for your soulmate, then in the next 6 months you are attracting that person in your life. That is the first message that I'm receiving. Now, if the whole relationship message is not resonating with you, then this attract card could be about, like we have the word passion here. So this is about, like, when it comes to your life and your career, you were on a break. Maybe you were experiencing some kind of a creative block, and you were not having the most exciting ideas, new inspiration. You were lacking that spark. So I see that in the next 6 months that spark and inspiration is returning to you. With this attract card, I'm receiving very much like the Ace of Wands kind of energy, an energy of new beginnings, new inspiration, more excitement. So I just see that in the next 6 months, when it comes to your life overall, when it comes to your professional life, the work that you're doing, you are going to experience a new surge of energy, something new. It could be new ideas, new inspiration. Maybe you're relocating to a different place. So there is something new and exciting that you are going to experience in your life in the next 6 months. That is the message I am receiving. And this distance card is like the 8 of Cups energy. So it's like you're moving away from a situation, from things, from perhaps a relationship, or from some limiting beliefs that are no longer serving you, or where you're not finding any sort of fulfillment in your life. You're moving away from those things and you're moving towards more exciting things, more, the kind of blessings that will fill your life with more joy and adventure. Yes, that is what I am saying here. So take whichever message is resonating with you. If, again, as I said, if the whole relationship thing is not resonating, then as I said, that there is something new that you're going to experience in your life. And if you're trying to manifest your right person, your soulmate, then that is also something that I see happening for you in the next 6 months. Yes. Now let's see with your tarot cards what exactly is happening for you in the next 6 months. How things are going to unfold for you. Yes, we have the Chariot card. The Chariot is about movement, about speed, about success and victory. And yes, it's where you finally have the direction in towards which you need to move. Yes, it's like now you know exactly what you need to do and you're excited for those things. It's not where you're doing the same kind of thing over and over again and now you're just feeling exhausted and you're feeling very bored. But again, there is this new surge of energy and passion that you are going to experience. That is what I'm seeing. And finally, you are moving in the right direction. You're going to feel, at least in your heart, you're going to feel like whatever you're doing it's meant for you. This is what you're supposed to do. If you're going to start a new relationship, then you're going to know it in your heart that you are with the right person. Yes, we have the Two of Swords. So this is overcoming any confusion. This is overcoming any obstacle that you are experiencing at this time. And yes, after this, once you have your clarity, that is when you will start moving in the right direction towards the right people, the right opportunities, the right relationships, whatever it is that you're seeking in your life. I feel like you're going to have your answers and you will have your direction. That is what I see. That is what I'm seeing here. And whatever you will do, it's going to be a huge success. Whether again, if it's a relationship, if you're thinking about marriage, if it's you starting a new career or something new that you are going to start or do in the next 6 months, it's going to be big success. That is what the Chariot is all about. We have the Broom. This is the Death card, so it's an ending. It's where again, I did say with the Distance card as well that you're moving away from something that is no longer fulfilling you, and as a result you are creating more space into your life. You're decluttering your space, your surrounding, your life, and you're inviting new blessings and new inspiration. You are if you were in a toxic relationship, then you are ending that, and that is why now the time has come where you're going to attract the right person into your life. You will attract the right opportunities that are meant for you, and where you're going to find a lot of emotional fulfillment. So not only materially things are going to be successful, but deep down in your heart as well, you are experiencing a lot of fulfillment, and yes, you're going to feel very satisfied with your life and with the way everything is working out for you. Let's see what else we have. The Strength. It takes great courage to be soft, and the strength is where even if doing the right thing is very difficult, you are still finding the courage in yourself to do it, to make that decision. The Two of Swords, maybe here you were in a situation where you had to decide something, and for a long period of time you were just kind of delaying it, or you were not able to make that decision because it was difficult, or it was asking you to move out of your comfort zone. But now with the Strength card, it's where you're finding the courage and the confidence in yourself to make that decision. And maybe that is why you see we have all of these major arcana here. We have the Chariot, the Death, the Strength. So whatever this decision that you're making, or even if it's something, like you deciding to move away from anything that is no longer serving you, that is going to create a huge difference in your life. Whatever step that you are taking next is where I see that it's helping you to align with something greater in your life. Yes, you are showing the courage to do the right thing and know that it's going to pay off in ways that you cannot even imagine. It's where you make that one decision and all of the doors are opening for you. The doors to infinite abundance, to infinite possibilities, to new love, to more overall fulfillment. That is what you're manifesting in the next 6 months, and whatever you need to do to sort of distance yourself from the things that are just no longer serving your highest good, you are doing that. You're making those right decisions at the right time, even if it takes everything, every bit of your courage. You are still doing it for your greater good. Yes. And that is the main reason, why you're aligning with all of these beautiful blessings. Yes. Let's see. Wow. We literally have the Ace of Wands. I did say that with this Attract card, I am receiving this energy. Wow, this is beautiful. Ace of Wands, again, It's about new inspiration, new ideas, new excitement, new adventures, something new you're going to experience in your life in the next 6 months. That is what I see for you. And maybe for some time you've been doing the same things over and over again in your life, and you're feeling bored. You want to experience something new, and that is exactly what is happening in your life. But before you enter into this new chapter of your life, I see that on your part you're making some changes in your life. It's where you are, as I said, you are decluttering your life. You are sort of reviewing your life, and you're seeing what is working for you and what is not. What are the things that are blocking you from reaching something greater, that are blocking all your blessings, everything that you desire to have in your life. It's like something in your life is kind of restricting those things. So as you take that step back, and as you just see everything, you analyze things, you start to realize that there is something that you need to let go. And that is exactly what you're doing. This is what the death card is about. It's where you're making these changes here and there that are going to have a huge difference in your life in the most beautiful way. The Ace of Wands, again, it's where, yes, I just see like someone has cleaned their entire house. Everything that they needed no longer, they have either given it away or thrown it away, and now they're just sitting in this clean space. They have lighted up a candle, and there is this air of magic around them. You are literally creating this space for more magic and more abundance to enter into your life. That is exactly what I am seeing for you. So yes, whatever these changes that you need to make in your life, now is the time. You need to stop delaying things, and you just need to take action. Even if it's just one step at a time, you don't have to overwhelm yourself with everything at once. Just do one thing at a time, and make sure that you're investing your time and energy into the things that really matter, and everything else you just need to let it go. Yes. Let's see what we have for you with your oracle cards. We have the Forest, and it says, within nature you find your strength. Wow. We again have it's talking about strength. So it's where I see that you're finding more courage in yourself. And with the Forest, it's just giving me like, for some time you were in this dark phase, and you were feeling very confused about everything, about what you need to do next in your life and how you can accomplish your bigger dreams. But somewhere this confusion, this uncertainty was necessary. Even if outwardly you feel like you have not done anything significant, there were a lot of changes happening internally. There was new wisdom that you were gaining in this time. And I feel like the phrase that is coming to my mind is that in the darkness you find your inner light. Yes, the stars shine the brightest when it's the darkest. So that is what I see. And we literally have this candle here. So I feel like during this time of confusion and uncertainty, there was new wisdom that was emerging in you. There was a new kind of strength that was emerging. And now you are, as you're finding that strength, that courage, that confidence, and this new wisdom, you are navigating of how you're going to use these things to make your life better, and to to move towards beautiful things in your life. And I see that this next phase is where you're using your wisdom to make the right decisions at the right time. And as a result of those decisions, even if they are like at the time you're making those decisions, it's very difficult for you. But after you have made those decisions, life is going to change for you in the most beautiful way. You're going to attract the most beautiful kind of blessings and miracles in your life. That is what I am seeing. And again, this dark phase was necessary because it was where you have found your inner light. Yes. Let's see, what is the last message we have for you? You were feeling very lost for some time, but now you're finding your direction. You're finding the path that you need to follow at this time. Yes, this is where I see that this path will lead you towards more beautiful things in your life, towards whatever you are seeking, whether it is more abundance, new love, new opportunities, more fulfillment, whatever you're seeking, you're going to find it in the next 6 months. Yes. We have the Mountain. It says, know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. And I feel like you, in the next 6 months, you're overcoming the challenges and you're reaching the peak of this mountain. Whatever things that were, again, I did say this before as well, that whatever things that were restricting you from moving forward in life, now all of those challenges and those restrictions are falling apart and you're reaching your destination. You're reaching where you're meant to go at this time. We have the number 22, which again, it talks about alignment and it talks about the path that you're meant to follow. Yes, it talks about the things that destiny has in store for you, and in the next 6 months, you're coming into alignment with all of those beautiful things and blessings. That is what I'm seeing here. In the next 6 months, one of the things that you're going to realize is that you are on the right path, or you're doing the right thing, or you are with the right person. This is something, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, even if you're facing some challenges, but in your heart, you're going to know that you're on the right path. This is exactly where you're supposed to be at this time. And there is something greater that is helping you to see things clearly, and that is helping you to overcome these challenges. Yes, you're going to feel very closely connected with your spirit guides, with the universe, and you just need to know that in the next 6 months, things are going to work out for you in the most beautiful way. And again, it's because you now know how to use your wisdom, how to use your knowledge, your inner guidance, and what changes you need to make in order to attract the right things in your life. Yes, that is what I'm seeing for you. So this was your reading, my dear pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, my dearest pal number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you selected the third image with angel number 555, then this is your reading about what life has in store for you in the next 6 months. As always, we're going to start your reading by looking at the overall energy for you. So let's see what exactly you can expect in the next 6 months. By the way, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, it's going to be relevant. And yeah, let's see what life has in store for you in the next 6 months. Okay, we have Control with Sabotage, and it says conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, manipulation, and patterns. We have the Ace of Fire with Passion, new starts, attraction, creation, desire, new venture or job, action. Wow, and I feel like this is something that has been consistent in all of the 3 piles, this energy of new beginnings. Even pile number 1 had this, and for pile number 2, they literally had the Ace of Wands card. So, and we have it for you as well. Okay. The first thing that I'm seeing with both of these cards is that in the next 6 months, you are breaking the old patterns that you are stuck in. It could be a karmic cycle, or it could be your own patterns, like the patterns of your own habits, of your own limiting beliefs. And this is giving me like the phoenix kind of energy. So it's where you're breaking free from those repeating patterns, those karmic cycles, whatever those patterns were that were keeping you stuck in life, that were not, because of that you were not able to experience anything new in your life. That is what you are breaking free from. And somewhere I also feel like in the next 6 months you're becoming more like the one who trusts in the universe, and the one who just likes to flow with how things are going instead of always trying to control things. You are releasing all of the control and you're surrendering everything that you feel it's just creating more anxiety for you. And yes, I mean, the biggest blessing that you're going to receive in the next 6 months is that of freedom and liberation. That is what I'm seeing. You're liberating yourself from everything that has up till now stopped you from reaching new heights of success and from reaching your bigger dreams. That is what I see for you. And there is this new energy that you're going to experience. You're going to feel more passionate about life. You're going to feel like you want to live your life to its full potential, but you're not doing it in a way where you're trying to control everything, or you're trying to be very specific about everything that you want in your life. You're just going with the flow. And I feel like in your journey, you're going to experience a lot of magic in the next 6 months. Yes, it's where you're going to meet so many new surprises, and you're in this mode of exploring life. That is the energy that I'm seeing for you. We have these military men here, so it's where it's the military. It reminds me of like control and discipline. And I feel like in the next 6 months you're letting go of that control. You are, again, you're not trying to plan everything about life. One thing you've realized is that the more you try to plan things, the more you try to control things, the more messier it all becomes. Because when things don't go as you expected, you just lose all the hope, and you feel like you just want to quit. You do not want to dream again, or you don't want to do anything. So it's where you're just allowing life to surprise you, and you're going to take more inspired action in the next 6 months. That is what I am seeing here. In the moment, whatever you're going to feel right, you're going to do that. You're following your heart. And that doesn't mean that you're just going out there and doing something impulsive, but it's where you are trusting your intuition. You're learning to let your heart guide your path. And as I said, you're going to find a lot of magic and a lot of unexpected blessings in your life in the next 6 months. That is the main energy that I see for you. And I see this beautiful shift happening. It's where you're shifting something in your mindset, and the external result of that is going to be very beautiful. Yes. Now, let's see what we have with your tarot cards. Let's see what exactly is happening for you in the next 6 months. How things are going to unfold for you. We have the Page of Pentacles, and it says, when life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Yes, this is exactly what I'm seeing for you. That even when things are not going to go as you were expecting, you're still going to make the best of that situation. That's the kind of mindset you are in. For you, everything is an opportunity. And that is when you will open these doors to infinite possibilities. You're going to see that how beautifully things are working out for you, even when outwardly you felt like there is no way it's going to happen for you, everything is against you. But still, because you are so positive and you're seeing things in a new light, the universe is sort of maneuvering things in your favor, and it's just happening because of your mindset. You are taking a more positive approach towards things. Yes, and that is a reason, why you're going to see that in the next 6 months, the more you surrender, the more you let go, and the more you just flow into this divine magic, the more effortlessly you're going to see beautiful things unfolding for you. You will attract so many beautiful opportunities in your life in the next 6 months, because again, you have let go of all the expectations. And yes, now you're just ready for anything that the universe has in store for you. And let me tell you, my dear pile number 3, the universe will not disappoint you. When you are surrendering things to the universe, know that there is magic in store for you. There are so many exciting things that you're going to experience, and as I said, everything is just going to work out for you in the most beautiful and effortless way, and nothing will be able to stop you from becoming successful and from attracting these beautiful opportunities into your life. Yes, when you completely surrender to the universe, the most impossible things become possible for you. That is what I am seeing. And you start finding magic in everything that happens for you. Yes. And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, in the next 6 months, you're not going to rush things. You're taking it easy. There is a very light-hearted sort of energy that I see for you. And you're in no rush to go anywhere. You are going to enjoy every moment, every blessing that you are receiving. And yes, you want to live each day to its fullest. That is the kind of energy that you are in. Wow, we have the Queen of Wands. This is all about confidence and having faith in yourself. It's where, again, I feel like and this is very much like this liberation card, this liberation message that we were seeing. It's where you're liberating yourself from all of the control, the self-sabotaging, the doubts, the fears, the limiting beliefs, and as a result, you're just having more confidence in yourself. You're doing everything that makes you feel happy, and you're like, who is going to stop me? I'm going to go out there, I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to shine. And people are noticing this magical energy that you are putting out there, and you're going to I also say that in the next 6 months you are going to meet your soul tribe, people who are going to inspire you, encourage you, and you're going to do the same for them. And it's where you're going to have the best time with your friends, with your family, and all of the people who are not okay with you being yourself, you being your authentic self, then you're like, I don't care. I am just going to be myself, and I'm not going to dim my light for the sake of others. Yes, that's the kind of energy you are in. And again, you're taking one day at a time, and you're savoring all of the pleasures of life. That is what I am seeing. And just how effortless you are in your mind, outwardly also you're going to see that things are working out for you in the most effortless and easy kind of way. Yes, it's where again, you're going to see in the next 6 months that so many times, without you even trying too hard, you're just finding the right things in your life. Whatever you want, it's like it's coming to you, because in your heart you know that you deserve them. Yes, that is what the Queen of Wands is all about. And somewhere I also see that with your energy, with everything that you're doing, you're going to inspire the people around you. We have the Four of Cups, and it says try not to be so picky. So I see that you're quitting overthinking. Again, whatever life is offering you, you are accepting it with open heart. And not because you're trying to settle for anything less, or you feel like, okay, this is only what I deserve, but because your trust in the universe is way bigger than all of your doubts and your fears. Yes, and that is when the magic happens in your life. That is when the most unexpected kind of things start to unfold. Because you're not allowing your doubts, your fears, your limiting beliefs to control your life. You're moving beyond them. I see that in the next 6 months, you're going to find something greater in your life. Because of your faith, because of your trust, because of your confidence, you're finding the things that you desire to have in your life and so much more. And again, you're letting go of that control. Yes. We have the Tower. Wow. Again, this is the energy of liberation. And it says, get ready, things are about to get shaken up. I feel like there is going to be a major shift that is happening for you. And the end result of this change is that, again, as I said in the beginning as well, that you are becoming free from all of the repeating patterns that you were stuck in your life. Yes, you're breaking free from those karmic cycles, and you will have the opportunity to start your life again. And in this new chapter, you're changing your approach in the way how you're going to live your life from now onwards. You're not going to take like too much unnecessary stress. You're not going to take responsibilities that are not yours to carry. You are going to not allow your fears to dictate your life and your actions. So yes, here and there you're making a lot of changes in your life, and because of that, you're going to find more fulfillment in your life. You will start becoming more happy, and you're just accepting your life, you're accepting yourself, and overall there is a sense of contentment that you're going to experience. Yes, you're making the most of everything that you have in your life. Yes, that is what I'm seeing here. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is the lack mentality, the idea of just trying to control everything. But that is not how life works. This is the biggest truth that you are realizing. And maybe the reason why this Tower moment is happening in your life, because there is something that you need to learn. In order to be more happy in your life, you need to learn this important lesson that you cannot control everything in life. Not everything that happens will be how you were expecting. Sometimes things will happen your way, but other times they will not. But you need to realize that even in those times, something is happening for our greater good. Something is happening which is helping us to grow in life and to learn more wisdom. So everything that you experience in your life has a reason, and sometimes we meet disappointments, we meet failures, but also moving forward we realize that the most beautiful kind of blessings have emerged out of those disappointments. Yes, those were not just some failures, but those were the blessings in disguise. And yes, I mean, it's where, I feel like in the next 6 months, you're learning some important life lessons that are just going to make your life more easier. Yes, that is the main message that I'm receiving for you. So again, you're just liberating from all of that unnecessary anxiety and stress and overthinking that we keep having, and you're accepting your life and just having more trust in God. Yes. Let's see what else we have. Also, in the next 6 months, I feel like you're going to focus on yourself, on what you want in your life, and you're taking one step at a time towards creating more fulfillment in your life, towards overall, making your life more beautiful. We have stardust. You're made of the magic of the cosmos. Wow. Wow. Sorry, my camera cut off. But with the stardust card, I see that in the next 6 months, you're realizing your self-worth. And this is very similar with the Queen of Wands energy. Again, as I was saying, you're just being yourself. If anyone else has a problem with that, then they will just go away. But you're not dimming your light for others. And in this, the people who respect you, your decisions, the people who are your true friends will stick with you, and they're just going to admire you and encourage you to be more of yourself. They're just loving this version of yourself. They won't force you to be someone else that you are not. And all of the others that are not comfortable with you being yourself, you don't need such people in your life. Yes, I feel like in the next 6 months, you're just believing in your own magic, and you're seeing that you're part of something greater. The God that has created the stars, the moon, the cosmos is the same that has created you as well. So you're not just someone ordinary. You are realizing that you're special in your own unique way. And everything that you're doing, it matters. Yes, I feel like, again, this is going to be a time where you're shifting your focus on what you want, and you're making an effort in small ways to make yourself feel more happy and more fulfilled. Yes, that is what I am seeing here. Now let's see what is the last message that we have for you. The biggest shift that you are going to experience in the next 6 months is the shift in your mindset, in how you approach your life, in how you have viewed yourself so far, and now moving forward, you're just going to respect yourself more. You're going to love yourself more. You will find the confidence to be your most authentic self. Yes. And because of that, what no longer serves you is automatically going to fall apart. Wow, look at this. We have the Star card. It says, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Yes, Stardust and the Star card. Wow, this is beautiful, you guys. The next 6 months, where your biggest wish, whatever your dreams are coming true for you. This is something that you need to know. You're manifesting something beautiful in your life, something that is just so magical and divine. And again, I would say the same thing that I said earlier, that when you have complete faith in the universe and when you surrender all your worries, all your anxiety, that is the moment when magic starts unfolding in your life. That is when you start having the most beautiful kind of experiences in your life. Yes, I see that in the next 6 months, something serendipitous is happening for you. It's where there are going to be so many of these like small coincidences that out of nowhere, that you are going to experience, but together these things are leading you towards something magical, towards something greater, and everything is very linked with each other. Everything that is happening for you in the next 6 months, especially notice all of the repeating signs, all of the synchronicities that you're going to see. Notice them, because they are leading you towards this big wish that you have. That is what the star card is all about. So yes, this is what I have for you, my dear pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated with you and provided you with some guidance or any answers that you were looking for. If it did, please do like this video and subscribe my channel. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.